Good afternoon, I'm Caron Cotellis, and welcome to Caron's Corner Fireside Chat here at Real Estate One in downtown Rochester, Michigan. Today we have Jessica Stasik with JLBoone Photography, so welcome.
Hi.
Thanks for coming.
Of course, thank you.
Yeah, so we have a beautiful day, probably a perfect kind of day for photography here in Michigan. Tell us about your business and how you got started.
So my business is 12 years old, actually this month.
Oh, congrats.
And thank you. And I started back 12 years ago when my now husband gave me my first DSLR camera. And I started with senior photos and then grew to other sessions like family, then engagement, and eventually had my first wedding in July of 2012. And then it's just kind of blown up from there.
Snowballed, right?
Yeah.
So you do senior photos, you do baby photos,
Yes.
which, oh my gosh, that would be fun. I would never want to leave
Oh,
if I
it's
was
so
doing
cute.
that. And then wedding and graduate, and so you do a lot of different things, and it sounds like it's because everybody loves what you do and you're very good at it. So as they progress through their different stages of their kids growing up and everything, they want you to be a part of that and
Yes.
show it off to the world.
Yes.
So, and we were talking before this about little kids' birthday parties. I love that conversation. Talk about that a little bit.
So I personally feel, and I've learned this from experience now, that everyone should hire a photographer for their kids' birthday parties, because when you're busy, you've got, you're trying to throw the party, you're trying to take care of your little one. If there's more little ones, trying to, take care of the guests, sing happy birthday, light the candles, all this stuff. And then you forget at the end of the day, I didn't take any photos.
Yeah.
So hiring a photographer to come in, get those photos, get them for you, and then like you said too, you get to be in the photo as well.
Yeah.
So it's a big deal. I mean, you put so much work. I mean, I'm currently trying to get stuff ready for my little one's first birthday.
Yeah, I'm
And
sure.
there's so much detail that you'd want to get photographed. So
Who's gonna do photos for that?
yeah, I'm working on that one right now. I got some lists.
Good luck. Yeah, but at least you're a trained pro, so you know like what to, not miss.
Yes.
For that. So, and I understand your husband helps you from time to time.
He does.
Nice.
Shout out to my husband, because he works his butt off so that I can not only be at home with our little ones, but I can pursue my dream of being a professional photographer. But he does help me from time to time, mostly for weddings. If somebody's hired us for like our longer session or longer day, it's our top package. It comes with 2 photographers, and he's earned a couple nicknames. He's got the Candid Ninja, just because he's phenomenal at getting candid photos,
Yeah.
and then he's become my whoosh man, which is so those gorgeous photos where it's the bride and the groom, and the dress is like
Oh,
up in it.
yeah.
So he's
Yeah.
my whoosh man. So he'll take the dress, he'll throw it up in the air, and then he runs out of the frame.
That's perfect.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
He's
that's
very
a
helpful.
pretty important title, I
It's
would
a
say.
very important title.
Yeah, yeah. So that's great. And I know, like, from weddings, I mean, there's so much going on, and you can't see all of it all of the time.
No.
Just one person. So having a wingman or
Right.
a whoosh man
A
is
whoosh man.
really important.
Yeah. It is. It's great. And then for the walking down the aisle, having 2 angles for getting the groom and the bride at the same time is always really nice too.
Oh, that's wonderful. So you're based out of like this area, but you travel
Yeah.
a little bit or a lot.
Yeah.
if-
So
if
our home
needed.
base is Rochester,
Yeah.
but we do all of Michigan, and we have gone out of state before.
Okay, that's fantastic. I know destination weddings are a huge, huge thing, and we have people we know who are going to get married down in Tennessee and out in the mountains, and I think that's pretty cool too. But
That
they
would be
need
cool.
photography, and not everybody is going to feel confident finding somebody out of state who they've never heard of.
Right.
And just kind of relying on a couple Google reviews
Right.
to ensure that they're going to have a good experience. So,
Yeah.
and you're on social media, I know
I am.
that. And do you have a website?
I have a website. I've got Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, which I'm still working on trying to get used to.
Oh, welcome to my world. I'm the same way. And do you have a favorite that you like to do? Like, not social, but session. Yeah. Like, do you love babies more than you? I know who doesn't love babies the most anyway. So I can't even ask that. But are weddings like one of your favorite things to do?
I do lean toward having a favorite, but I mentioned this before. My tagline is capturing your story one photo at a time, because I like being there for all these major stages and milestones in people's lives.
Yeah.
And having the chance to be there and capture those moments is a huge honor. So that in itself is just a favorite. So seeing the babies, seeing graduating seniors, but weddings, I think I tend to, I'm kind of a mush when it comes to
yeah,
a little bit of a hopeless romantic. So
yeah.
I like to go to the weddings.
I understand that you have won some awards for great achievements. Share a little bit about what you've won in the past. I know you've won something through Oakland University, right?
Yep, so back in 2016, I won a Matilda Award. So that was my first actual award that I had won. I've received an award from Wedding Wire's Couples Choice Awards for 2019-2020. And I've also won 2019, 2020, 2022, 2023 in the top 5 for Detroit's Vote for the Best. And we're currently waiting on results for 2024. So hopefully we see something fun for that one. And I've also been published in a magazine called Photographer. It's kind of hard to say, but it's a woman-based, completely women-based.
Photographer. Her.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure I messed that up.
I can't do it either. But it's all women-based photographers in the magazine, and I was published in the newest Brothers issue.
Oh, wonderful. Congratulations. I mean, as a business owner, going out there competing against, I mean, it is a competitive business, right?
Incredibly.
So talking about these achievements are really good to do. So
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for being here, Jessica, with JLBoone Photography, and it's been wonderful. We will share this with everyone, and sounds like you really know your stuff, have some fantastic experience, and we can't wait to put some of your photos online and show the world what you do.
Thank you.
So I am Caron Cotelis-Ria. Don't make a move without me. Thanks.